Good morning and welcome to today's pre-market video. Now in today's pre-market video we'll be taking a look at two stocks which are Hindustan Petroleum and Adani Energy Solutions. I'll take a look at the results which they released slightly and then we'll take a look at the chart, as that is what really matters at the end of the day. Now I also hope all who watched yesterday's video on the Nifty expiry plus Bharat Petroleum had a good trading session. This is as Bharat Petroleum literally went to the resistance, stopped right there, came back to the support and stopped right there. Perfect trading session. And the Nifty expiry also, literally it's traded exactly as per the plan, and anyone who had followed it will have made some money yesterday, which is good. Now on to today's video. On the news front, I am not going to really discuss it, as I've been saying the whole week. Everything is going to be still on Trump and Nirmala Sitharaman. Is now, especially today's trading session being Friday, I believe you will end up getting a good two-way move. This is on one side, people are starting to will be a bit positive that the budget might bring something which it has never brought in the past few years. While on the other side, towards the end of the day, people will be scared because of that Trump should not do something in the weekend that is drastic. So that will should give a good amount of volatility in the intraday trading session. So it will make things interesting whether you're trading stocks or whether you're trading the indexes. Now coming to Hindustan Petroleum. Hindustan Petroleum's numbers are good. This year's they announced a five-fold jump in standalone profit compared to the same period last year. Plus the growth rate also rose. Profit after tax, as I said, has risen. The EPS, basically everything has ended up improving, which is a good thing. But now what we have to look at it with a pinch of salt. Why I say that? As even yesterday when I had covered Bharat Petroleum, I had said that the results are very good. However, we are in a bear market and good results have not been able to be giving stocks a push. In fact, when I think about it, if you look at the past, let's say 2 weeks, the only stock that got a good push due to results was Reliance Industries. But then after the first day, it ended up basically wiping out that first push. And in fact, the people who watched the YouTube video at that time know that we caught the full Reliance gap up. As I entered 2 days before option buys, and they went up significantly. Now the same comes with Hindustan Petroleum. Numbers are very good, but we are in a bear market. So the big question will be, will this chart reflect what the numbers are going to do, or any up move will be used by the FIIs to pull off an exit? So now, what is my trading plan for Hindustan Petroleum? Now, Hindustan Petroleum, I do not hold, like yesterday I shared I held Bharat Petroleum options, but I do not hold anything in Hindustan Petroleum. Now, Hindustan Petroleum is a pretty simple trade. As long as it is between 375 and 355, you're going to get a dual A move in here, where we're going to play both sides very well. If it pops above 375, that is when option buyers, equity buyers and option sellers will get a chance to make some money. This is if it breaks above 375, high likelihood of it going to the resistance between 385 to 388. I'm talking positional basis, and then if it breaks that, it goes up till 400 rupees. And then on the other side, by chance it manages to break 355, then it's going down to 340. So my trading plan personally for Hindustan Petroleum, I have not entered the options because we are very close to this month's monthly expiry for stocks, and I do not want to enter Hindustan Petroleum options right now for Feb. So between 355 and 375, I'll do option buys intraday. If it breaks 375, then I'll consider an equity long and an option sell of selling puts below basically 370 rupees for a target of 385 to 388, and then 400 if that opens up. On the other hand, if Hindustan Petroleum breaks 355, then I will, naturally you can't do equity, but I will not short it by option buy in positional. as by then will be too close to the expiry of 30th Jan. So I will end up just selling calls, and that will give a good profit, and most likely at that time I'll end up selling calls above 362 rupees, basically the closing price of today. So that's my trading plan for Hindustan Petroleum. And now let's move on to Adani Energy Solutions. Now Adani Energy Solutions numbers are also good. According to me, they have given a 26% year-on-year growth in Q3, and also the revenue has also increased, and net profit, everything has gone up. Now, what do I believe Adani thing will be doing? And another factor, in fact, which I have to mention, is that the company has secured projects in Rajasthan and Gujarat. Its transmission pipeline has now reached, the projects is won, has reached 54,000 crore compared to 17,000 crore earlier. So the order book has come significantly bigger, and that is a very big positive for Adani Energy Solutions in the medium term. In the short term, it might move here and there, but in the medium term, that's a very big positive that I believe people should watch. Now, for this results season, I have not put a position on Adani Energy Solutions, as I do not try to touch Adani's on option sells around results and everything, as they can be very volatile, and you don't want to be caught on the wrong side of any Adani stock, as everybody has experienced, knows how they can move vigorously to any side. Now, what's my trading plan? Now, according to me, Adani Energy Solutions is trading in two box ranges. Number one is 835 to 770, and number two is 745 to 860. So it's a small box range and a big box range. Now, how I'm going to trade it in the coming sessions, now the results have come out. If it breaks 835, then it's a long just to 860. But that is more of an intraday play rather than a positional play. On the other hand, it breaks 770, it's a short to 745. However, between 770 and 835, I'm not going to try to see a direction it's going to take. I'm going to sort of do what I did yesterday with with Bharat Petroleum and Hindustan Unilever. I had shared a Hindustan Unilever trade on Twitter, which I had done, in which basically the stock had a good gap down, bought it at the bottom, and then sold it when it came near zero. So that was playing in the intraday range. So I'm going to do the same with Adani Energy Solutions today. If it's between 835 and 770, I'm just going to play the range. Even if it goes to 860, then I will see if it's able to break that. Because if it breaks 860, then it will have an explosive move to 920 and 965. If it gets rejected at 860, that's a good shorting opportunity to 770, 745. Now, as I said, between that zone, Jewel trade, if you break 770, then 745 is next, 720 and 690. In my point of view, if it breaks 770, high likelihood it will touch 690 in the coming weeks. If it breaks 860, high likelihood it will touch 965 in the coming trading sessions. I believe right now an up move in Adani will be faster than a down move. Why I say that is, if it's going down, there's a lot of support that it has to break for it to go down. On the other hand, if it's going up, there's not much resistance. Once it clears this, it's basically this 920 resistance is not that strong, so 965 will open up. So Adani Energy Solutions is in a place which a lot of stocks in the Indian market right now are not, where the upside move is will be faster than the downside move. Now, I've shared my trading plan. What am I going to do in positional? Positional, I'm not going to try to do option selling in this as of now. I will want to see more about how it handles 860 and 770 mainly. That's when I'll take a decision on it. When I do, I will provide an update via YouTube or Twitter. And that's it for today's video. Now, I know today's video is not as detailed as usually are, but it is what it is. It's the results which have come out in a bear market, and it's not a clear long, like I had said for Bharat Petroleum yesterday. Don't believe results are good, it's just going to take off, and that's exactly what happened. It tried to take off, hit my first resistance, and came down to the support. So due to that, take it with a pinch of salt, and let's see how it goes ahead. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, then hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell.